Hey guys, I have suddenly come into a brand new system of ethics which has caused my conscience to become reliable again and corresponds with my figuring out the full structure of my heart. So I'm going to share this with you all just right away, right off the bat. Um, what I am calling it is missionology, and it's a prescriptive system of ethics. That means it's uh, a directive, a direction of how you ought to act. So, and it's very, very simple. There's a there's a missionology is a description that you can think of as being assigned to you from God of what proportions of your behavior ought to correspond to what kind of ethical action. And each one is comprised of four components, and each component is either blue, red, purple, or green. Um, so, blue is just straight up good, for the greater good. Uh, Red is something that helps only you, but no one else. In other words, sin. Um, helps only you if that. I wrote. I was debating whether to say that, but yeah. Um, so purple is a new one that is pretty much intended to replace red. Purple is motivated by an inner urge for your own personal growth or benefit, but it also helps other people or the greater good. So this is kind of like um, objectivism made ethical, purple. And then green is any red which is done to gain glory for oneself, including in one's own eyes. So it's a different motivation of red, just as purple is a different motivation of blue, you could say. So, something that came to me that I think is worth saying, which sort of surprised me when I came to it, is that red is not evil, it's neutral. Um, just saying that. Um, Green is evil, though. um, and there's a correspondence connection uh, between purple and kingship. Um, so a missionology that has red in it is said to have original sin, be in a state of original sin. One that has purple instead reflects a state of original sovereignty. And we're all called to that level of sovereignty now, but I think few people are born into it. Well, no, that's not really true. I The reason that I mention this is that um, I have been given a kingship myself as the pattern king, and my friend and mentor Tyler um, has has is the king uh, in my opinion, in an unqualified way, could just be called the king. Uh, we have different, unique missionologies compared to just normal people. So, um, the standard missionology for us on Earth, aka 444, is blue, 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 purple. So that means you should spend almost all your time um, helping the greater good, helping others, doing good. And the last part of your time you should give to those things that are motivated by your own inner urge for your own growth or benefit, but which are also able to be beneficial in some way to others. In fairy, which is 555, which I think of as usually the sister realm of Earth, the standard missionology is purple, 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 green. So think of yourself while contributing to the greater good almost all the time, but sometimes do things that bring you personal glory at the expense of others. And then in hell, aka 333, I'm pretty sure it's blue, blue, red, red. So be good half the time, be bad half the time, say. I relate to that because it is unusual in among the missionologies in being divided half and half. Here between blue and red, and my missionology is also divided half and half, which I repeat is unusual and maybe even unique. Mine is blue, blue, purple, purple. So I'm to spend half my time selflessly helping others and half my time selfishly helping others. And then Tyler the King, my friend, who I guess probably wouldn't want me to. Well, I don't. Yeah, his missionology is straight purple, 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 purple. So straight sovereignty. Um, all and then that's why he's the king. Um, so as you'll know, we are undergoing a transition of cosmic ages, or however you want to call it, and there's a new Earth coming. In the new Earth, red will be acceptable, and green will be acceptable in the ether, which is the part that will correspond to what was fairy now, but it's not acceptable on Earth. It's still not acceptable on New Earth. And right now, in this transitional period, red should be minimized, but it's acceptable if and only if it's intended as self-care and it hurts no one but you. It took me some thinking to get to that definition. And green now here is unacceptable, except by millennials and those who are already enlightened. They're kind of grandfathered into the new age, you could say. That is the totality of my video. Thanks for watching.